Hi, I'm Cassie and I'm with Hannah today and we're going to be creating a mermaid look. Now when I think of mermaids, I think of like sheen, scales, all that kind of gorgeous blue and green. So everything you can throw in there that's got a little bit of shine will work with this look. So when I'm putting on your foundation, what I'm going to use is a foundation, but I'm going to mix it with a strobe cream. So it gives a really nice high shine. Now I'm going to apply this with a damp sponge. We want to get quite a lot of product on the skin, so it might take a few layers of building for this look. Okay, now I'm going to do a little bit of concealer. I'm going to use a makeup corrector first, and I'm going to use the pink tone just underneath the eye. Now this will really help get rid of any discoloration underneath the eyes. Now, because the main focus is going to be on the eyes, what I want to do is create quite a bit of space. So I'm going to use a cream concealer just to go over the whole eyelid. I always like to start with brushing up the eyebrows because I feel like once you've framed the eye, it gives you a really good idea of how much space you've got to work with. So I'm just combing them through with an eyebrow gel first, and then I'm going to be going through with a little bit of colour. Now because this is quite a theatrical look, you can actually draw in the eyebrows wherever you want them. They don't have to be exactly where your eyebrows go. So I've left the eyebrows a little bit bushy just on the inside corner, and then they're a bit more streamlined as we get towards the end because we've completely drawn those in. I'm going to use a really high shine highlighter and I'm going to press this over the edge of the eyebrow and into this new arch of the brow that we've created. Right, I'm going to put a little bit on the inside corner of Hannah's eye too. Right, now I'm going to start with a little bit of a taupey kind of shade going through the socket of the eye, and then I can start to build colour on top. So I've got loads of palettes, but this one's nice because it's got loads of blues and greens all there together. So I'm taking the colour just through the socket of the eye. Now what I want to do is just create a little bit more colour and definition in this contour of the eye. So I'm going to use a kohl pencil in that shape we just talked about with the colour, and it's going to be drawn, almost drawing a crease into the eye. And we've got this gorgeous gold. You're just going to mix a little bit of paste. I'm going to apply this to your lower lid, so I want you to close for me, and this is going to go all the way over the lower lid from the lash line right up to where we've drawn this coloured socket line in. And I'm going to just pull the colour out here into a point to meet this socket that I've drawn in. And before that dries, I'm going to quickly go over with a little bit of eyeshadow so that the eyeshadow sets into that inner colour. Now I'm going to fill the lower lash line and underneath the eye with a really nice bright green pencil. Now I'm going to start to add a little bit of glitter now, so this is where it gets really fun.
My favourite bit.
Close your eyes for me. So this is just a glitter liner, and I'm going to put it on the lid, and then I'm going to pat some glitter over the top. I'm now going to move on to an eyeliner. Now you want to get a really nice heavy black flick to really lift and accentuate the eyes. Now I'm going to use a really big double lash. I want to use a cream. Creams are much heavier on the skin than liquid foundations. So this is where we start to get our really theatrical look by painting shapes onto the skin. Now I'm going to coat the lashes with mascara, loads of mascara, as much as you can get on there. We want to blend the natural lash into the false lash. Now we are going to do some stenciling. Have you stenciled your face before?
Never.
Me neither, actually. But what you need for this is some kind of material. So I like this one because it's a little bit unusual. So I'm going to use this around the side of the face. To use a strobe cream, and I'm just going to scrape a little bit of powder out of the top and add this to my strobe cream. And then if you mix the two together, you'll see you start to get a green paint. So I want you to hold this quite tightly over one side of your face. We're going to use a sponge and I'm just going to press this over the material. Now you've got to make sure that it doesn't move. Okay, now we're going to really carefully just lift this off the skin. Okay, so we've got a little bit of scaling. I want to move on to my glitter lips. So I'm going to start off by lining your whole lip with an eyeliner. I've got a nice base colour to work from, and then I'm going to go over with the Glitter Lips glue. And then we're just going to press the glitter over the lips. I'm just going to strengthen this lip line with a bit more blue. I've got a little bit of netting. I want you to hold this for me really tightly across your forehead. So I'm just going to pin it into your hair for now, just so it doesn't move. Now I've got this festival gel, which is going to be the basis of my scales, and then just lightly dust this over the skin. Now we're ready to take this off. And you can see there, as you move, you've got this really gorgeous scale effect. So I'm going to use these gems just to put around the outsides of the face and give even more sparkle. Okay, glitter. I'm just going to sprinkle this down the cheeks.